Hello everyone, here is my tutorial for how to use textures. I'm going to use my crop tool to size the picture down. Okay, we're going to move a picture or a texture in. And I'm using my arrow keys to go up and down to go through these. And then I'm going to take my eraser tool. And the first thing, something that I notice with people is that they'll leave textures and stuff in the hair and the face and all over, and I just think that looks tacky. If you notice you're doing that, you might want to check yourself, because you don't want things to be all over them. So sometimes I'll do this, or you could do what the amazing Cami does, Zealous from Vex Resources. She will make it a layer mask and hold on. She will put a layer mask, and then she will use the brush tool. You can use, I don't use it often. Okay, black is to erase. And let's just say you, oh, oopsie. You just go back, and it's actually a better way. So if you just do whatever floats your boat. I learned this in high school. I could do this. I just didn't really click with me until I saw her tutorial and her doing it. And I'm like, oh, wow. I could have made life easier that way. So you just want to get it pretty good, and sometimes I'll even change the opacity. You're gonna add more textures in later, so. And I just picked random ones, and I'm just showing you how I mess with them. I'm hitting Control T to do the transition, and then I'm holding down my Shift key, and I'm using my arrow key, and I'm going down. This is how you get the texture to size down without doing this. That looks horrible. You want to keep it how it originally was downloaded, because it just looks gross when it's stretched apart like that, or when it's too close together. It's just, don't do it. Do how I did it and it will look good. And I held down the Alt key, which is right next to the space bar, and I duplicated it. By holding it down, I duplicated it. You want to pay attention to the hair and the makeup. You want to make sure that stuff isn't on her face. And you can add as many as you want. Don't go overboard. I think maybe one more texture on mine and it'll be good. And I'm thinking bouquet. I'm using bridge right now. It's a pain in the butt. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna go to edit, transform, and I'm gonna flip it. And that fits it a lot better that way. And if you don't like the color, you can go to image, adjustments, adjustments, wow. Master. See, that don't work. So let's do you just mess with it. You can change the colors and make it fit. It's kind of fun too, because this way you can that just makes it more easier to use all kinds of textures. Because I remember when I was new at textures, I felt I didn't know how to change colors and stuff, so I'd have to use certain textures for certain things because I didn't know how to change the colors on them. But as soon as I learned all this stuff, I realized I could use just about anything and change it to color, and there's just so many things you can do with it to make it work. And that is how you blend textures. And then your next step would usually add a PSD. I'm going to make a next tutorial on how to tag